Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Channel 69 News KTLA. Today we're here with a man who thinks he's solved all of the auto accident issues in Los Angeles. Let's check in.
Well, thanks for being here, Ben. We appreciate your time. No, thank you, Ben. I'm honestly just glad that I can share my story and possibly help some other people get some money back from these large insurance companies.
So why don't you start with what happened on that fateful night?
Well, it started out like any fateful night. It was a birthday party. My sister and her friends were out. I decided to be the designated driver to help out.
Really?
We were at a red light making a left. There were two cars in front of me. The first car pulled into the middle of the intersection. The second car followed. I moved my car up as well. Not into the intersection, mind you. Still behind the line for the crosswalk.
That's incredible.
Now, one thing that happens in Los Angeles that doesn't really happen in a lot of other places I've driven is clearing the intersection. So basically the cars that were making the left turn have to get out of there so that the other traffic can pass. And the guy in the very front started to make his left turn and then slammed on his brakes.
Wow, they did that to you?
When he started moving, the car in front of me started moving, and I also started moving because we all assumed we were clearing out this light. Now, when that car in the very front slammed on his brakes, the car in front of me also slammed on his brakes, and I reacted too late. I slid into the back of a Nissan something or other, and at a mere 1 mile an hour, did damage to the front of my Honda Accord. And the worst part about it all, it simply brought back flashbacks of the traumas I endured with my 97 Mazda Miata, when insurance did absolutely nothing to help me repair that little guy.
And after such an incredible turn of events, on a birthday no less, what were the actions that you took that allowed you to not only keep the vehicle, but grow financially?
Oh, it's actually really simple. I just gave a call to Progressive and asked them what my options were. They said if they kept the car, they'd give me $8,500, and if I kept the car, it'd be $6,500. So
Absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks that if you give a simple phone call to your insurance agency, insurance works the way it should and gives you money to repair your car. Incredible story. Back to you at the studio.
Seriously, guys, it was that easy. You know, this is a really solid car, and I got this car early in the channel's lifetime. And I know people always want to go buy the next new cool thing, but this is a really solid car with a lot of life ahead of it. So let's fix it up. So even though this accident was impacted only a couple miles an hour, you can see there's relatively decent damage to the car. There's some headlight damage, hood damage, bumper, grille. And that is how repair companies get a lot of money out of the insurance companies. The repair company quoted this as like a $10,500 something repair. And so the insurance company looks at it and they say, well, the car is only worth $8,500. We're gonna give him $8,500 instead of paying $10,000 for the repair. And that's what therefore justifies totaling my car. So first things first is we gotta get this hood off, grill off, and see if we have any internal damage. I can't pull the hood latch anymore. I'm sure I can go to Honda.
Honda.
That latch will go up. There you go. Let's go forward and down. Okay, so one of the reasons we can't actually do this is because we're driving a Honda, baby, and Hondas are solidly built cars. At least they were in 2006. So you can see the internals. There's nothing that's actually damaged, no cracked metal. This might be slightly concave now, but we might be able to fix that with a couple washers behind the new hood latch. So all we got to do right now is touch up this bumper, get it ready to get a little paint on it, get the new grill put in here, and then we're gonna check out the new hood that we got. So you'll notice that the hood that we got is actually primed completely black. When we learned our lesson from painting the RX-7, we are no longer going to be buying our paint from paintyourcars.com.
We've inhaled paint fumes for a few hours. See ya.
We actually got paint code matched paint from our guys over at Eastwood. And so we did buy a little paint to paint this and touch up the paint on the bumper. So right now, we're gonna get the bumper touched up, the grille put back in, the new hood latch on before we get to paint.
Boom, let's go.
Wow, oh shit. Look, it's completely bent. Shit. Oh man. That's bad.
That's pretty bad. Ooh.
Definitely got dropped while it was getting shipped.
Ooh.
You know what you're supposed to do, boys and girls? Right when you get parts ordered and delivered, you're supposed to open them right away, not wait weeks for your video.
A few moments later.
Yes, are we talking about the hood panel?
Yeah, the hood panel, yes ma'am.
I'm so sorry to hear that you weren't able to inspect the item.
And then upon opening the box, there's a large dent in the top front side of the hood.
Sure. So we will wait for the photos to be sent so that we can send it immediately to the manufacturer and have the item replaced.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for calling Car IE. This is Mariam, and you have a great day. Goodbye for now. You're welcome.
Thank you, have a good one. So guys, the worst possible thing happened. We knew it was gonna be about 3 to 4 weeks to get the new replacement hood, so we decided to stretch out the old Honda and put the damaged hood on because we needed it daily. And then bam, 5-car pileup down by the San Diego Zoo. And then suddenly, my car got 8 years younger. Don't really know how that happened. Who's to say? So given my previous experience with asking insurance some questions, I decided to ask yet again how much I would get if I kept the car and how much I would get if I gave insurance the car. Now this time around, insurance told me they'd give me $5,000 if they took the car and $2,000 if I kept the car. Sam and I thought about it for like a couple days and just realized like parting out the car and getting it back here from San Diego was not gonna make us the $3 grand back. So all in all, that means insurance paid me $11,500 for my 2006 20-year-old Honda Accord, which is way better than I would have ever gotten selling it on Facebook Marketplace or any of these other spots. So one other thing we learned about insurance is they want evidence. And one problem with the 5-car pileup was nobody had dash cam footage. So Mangle, send us this dash cam so that the next time I get mangled, we'll have footage. This is the Mangle OEM. We got a lot, oh, this is it, this is the unit. We got instructions, zip ties, they even sent us zip ties. Oh wow, that was...
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that looks like the same factory.
This will be accompanied by the voice reminder, dong, dong, dong. That is literally what it says. Oh, that looks really good. That's like the whole hood of the car. Man.
Now, oh, you were just in. Yeah, you were way over there. Dude, I can damn near see the front of the truck.
Wow. Well, now we'll know when we crash, how we've crashed. Thanks, Mangled. Mangle. So the moral of the story is you can make money fixing your car. Even though we didn't end up keeping our car, we made a lot of money from insurance because every time they asked us, do you want to keep your car? We said yes, and we gave it a shot fixing the car. So make sure you ask your insurance those questions when you're in an incident. Make sure you give it a shot fixing it yourself. It's always cheaper when you do it. And make sure you like and subscribe and catch the next video. Woo!